Hi Kevin, this is Josh from Josh and Danny SEO. I'm just shooting you over that video about how you can improve your online presence. So just taking a look at your website, got a nice logo, you got your drop-down menus, which is awesome. I don't see a click to call, which is super important. When people come to your site, you want to get them on the phone as quickly as possible because the longer they're on your site, the less likely they are to get your services. They're just going to back out. So you want to get them on the phone as quickly as possible. Then going down, we got all your different services, different projects you worked on, and then that is about it. So I'm not seeing too much content, especially on your homepage. What Google is truly looking for nowadays is about 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. The reason for that being is so that you can put organic keywords throughout your site. Now, what an organic keyword is a buyer intent word that someone's putting into Google in order to find your specific service. However, before we get into that, let's take a look behind the scenes at your site. So we're putting your website name into a system called Ahrefs, which allows us to take a peek behind the curtain. So KevertinFlooringEnterprises.com, out pops your ranking. So you have your UR and your DR rating. The UR is the strength of your website. The DR is the trust Google places in your site. Now, ideally, we want these between 30 and 40 with a ratio of 1 to 1. But yeah, that's what we call the golden ratio. The way we get that is with backlinks. Now, what a backlink is any link that leads from another website back to yours. Now, not all backlinks are created equal. For example, a backlink from Wikipedia would be awful because Wikipedia is a super spammy site. However, a backlink from a distinguished flooring blog would be awesome because that's relevant to your service. Now, another big thing are those organic keywords. What buyer intent words are you ranking for? So let's check the 68 you're ranking for. So flooring suppliers, Bethany, you're number 8, which out of the 90, you're getting 3. So bottom of the first page, San Floors, Delaware Flooring, 150. You're on the second page or third page, and you're not really getting anything from that. Same thing with Flooring Delaware, you're on the third page, or bottom of the second, top of the third. So you're not getting any traffic from any of the keywords that you actually have because you're far down the totem pole. Now, let's take a look at what one of these keywords are in action. So, Flooring Delaware. First thing you're going to hit are your ads. These are the people that are paying to be front and center, and every time you click on their site, they get charged. And then, of course, you're going to have your G&B. Now, the Google Map Pack is super important to get on because 30 to 40% of all people will stop right here and pick one of these 3 people, not because they're the best, just because that's the easiest thing for them to do. Then, of course, you're going to have your organic rankings. This is by strength of website. So let's check your top competitor out. So you're going to have Contractors Flooring of Delaware. So looking at their site, they got their header. They don't have a click to call either, but everyone has room for improvement. They have all their drop downs, their different services, what they do, reviews, and of course their gallery to get people inspired. And then they have their request and estimate, which is awesome. So they don't have that ton of content either. They can still improve getting that 1,500, 2,000 words on their site. However, let's check behind the scenes and see why they're number 1. First, they're not doing too hot either, gonna be honest. They have a strength of 12 and a trust of 2.1. And their backlinks are doing really well. As you can see, they have 566 different backlinks helping them along, which is why they're showing that they're strong and trustworthy. As well as they have a decent amount of organic keywords. So let's check out what those are. Flooring Delaware, 150 people, they're in the first spot. They're getting 25 traffic from that. Flooring Contractors, that's a generic one. Anyone who has Google can search that. Delaware Flooring, 150, second or first or second position, they're getting 20 people from that. Contractors Flooring, that's same thing, generic. They're not going to get anything true from that. Flooring Delaware, they're in the second or third, they're getting 16 people from that. So as you can see, they're getting buyer intent people coming to their site because they're ranking for great buyer intent words. So if we're looking to beat them out, first things first, raise that URDR rating by raising those backlinks. Great way to do that is go to your competitor. You know that those working because they're beating you out. So you take their links, add them to yours. You should see your URDR start raising because of that. As well as you got to get more content. 1,500, 2,000 words on your homepage. And then, of course, on all of your service pages, you want to put more content as well so that you can organically place buyer intent words throughout your site. You put both of those together, you should start seeing your website start ranking higher, as well as getting more traffic to your site and more calls through your website. Now, I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach back out to me. And if you can leave some feedback, that would be awesome. You have a nice rest of your day.